Welcome back. Today I have my mother again with me. Um,
Hello.
we're gonna be watching another anime. This one is called Konosuba: God's Blessing on This Wonderful World.
Okay.
So, with that title, what do you think it's gonna be about?
Give me the title again.
Konosuba: God's Blessing on This Wonderful World.
Well, I'm thinking it's going to have some religious overtones
Hmm.
here. Um, Maybe almost like a little house on the prairie type of deal, where the family is very religious.
Hmm.
Maybe the father is a minister or something. No idea. No idea.
All right. Well, we're gonna just jump right into it and see how you like it.
Okay. There's also, if you need God's blessing on this world, I'm sensing a dystopian vibe here because there's got to be something wrong with the world
Yeah.
for this to be going on. Okay,
I
let's
would I
see.
would definitely describe this man's situation as a dystopia. Uh, let's jump right into it. So
Okay,
this is our protagonist. His name is Kazuma.
okay.
Judging by his room in this first scene, what type of person do you think he is?
Well, first of all, he's very tidy, which most guys his age aren't.
He's in high school.
Yeah, most high school boys' rooms are much messier than this. But I do see computers. I see keyboard. I don't know, maybe a gamer, maybe. I do see books, which is telling me he's smart.
Do you know
I
what types of books these are?
Oh, let me guess, anime,
Sure, that's close enough.
Ma- manga.
Oh, you know
I
manga.
know manga.
What kind of book is manga?
Artemis Fowl.
Not even a little bit, but that's like a Western version of what it is.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna continue now. So, how did you enjoy that opening?
Well, it got me to come back and find out what this is all about, which is, I think, what you want in an opening. Um, but he's dead. I'm curious to see where this goes.
Hmm. So, before he died, what happened?
I believe he was trying to save somebody.
So, yeah, it says, "What about the girl I pushed out of harm's way?" So he saw a vehicle moving towards this girl, and he tried to save her,
Right?
and now he's dead.
Right? He got hurt rather than she. In other words, he like sacrificed his life for her.
Hmm. You would say this is a noble deed, right?
Yes, you would.
Huh?
I mean, those are some big bazoomas on a cartoon character. Hello. Go ahead.
Okay.
こうですか Very good.
And to quickly show you what she's missing, this should be enough. Oh,
She has the purple shorts. Isn't the purple short? I Are you telling me she's not wearing any underwear?
hey, I can only tell you what I'm seeing, and it's a lack of what I'm seeing that is what I'm seeing.
Okay.
So, what did you think of the first episode?
I thought it was very good. I think it set up the characters well. Um, it gets me to want to come back and see more, which is really what you want in the first episode. Uh,
So, what genre do you think this falls under?
Again, I'd say adventure.
Yeah, it's a bit of adventure. It's mainly a comedy. So this is a show again. It's called Konosuba, God's blessing upon this wonderful world. So we have our first two characters so far, which is Kazuma and Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
So a great thing, a fan. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh,
Favorite?
is well,
Pleaser?
a lot of what the fans call the group of characters that you get introduced to is they say the characters in Konosuba are a band of lovable assholes.
Lovable what?
Assholes.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you think their relationship is going to be like?
I I I think something is going to happen between them. I think they like each other more than you're seeing in this first thing. They can count on each other. I don't think it's going to be a brother-sister relationship either. I think something romantic is going to happen between
Oh.
these two at some point.
Um, Let me think. If I out of 10, what would you give this episode?
8.
You would give this an 8, so you like Sakamoto more?
I did. I
Mm.
did. There was more humor. And this one started off with someone dying. So yeah, I like Takimoto better. Yeah. I thought that was very tongue in cheek and very, very good.
Mhm.
There's actually a TV show not unlike this. I'm not sure if it's still on anymore, called The Good Life, where somebody goes to heaven and they send them back uh, but to a bad place, and
You've
they
watched The Good Life?
a bad place.
You've watched The Good Life?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know you watched that.
yeah,
I've watched it.
yeah. This reminds me of The Good Life. Yeah,
It definitely has some similarities.
and I told you there was going to be some Little House on the Prairie. They seem to have gone back in time a bit.
Well, this is like a video game world almost.
Hmm.
So it's very fantasy. Like there's dragons and magic and
I was
adventures.
about to say, rather than adventure, fantasy may be the genre.
So this is a Japanese genre called isekai. Isekai is a Japanese term that basically means in another world or in a new
Uh
world.
huh.
So this has been a genre that is heavily oversaturated in Japan. There are hundreds of different stories about people getting hit by trucks or dying or just appearing in another world.
Hmm.
And this is a parody on that genre.
Right, I got it.
It plays off the tropes that you see in a lot of these shows.
Hmm.
So a couple of these tropes are his tracksuit is a trope. Him getting hit by a truck is a trope. Um, Another big one in shows like these is getting a harem. Do you know what that is?
A harem?
Yes.
Yes.
What is a harem?
It's a bunch of girls.
That are all after you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So this takes those concepts and flips them on the head.
got it.
So there are going to be girls, and they are going to have some upsides, but with all of them, they always have a downside that turns them on their head.
No, but it tells me that this guy is a good guy. Because how did he die in the first place? He died trying to save another
Oh yeah,
girl.
Kazuma believes in gender equality. That's going to be a big theme that's coming up.
I'd like to see that because he called her a useless bitch. So
Mm.
that doesn't sound like gender equality to me.
No, it's going to be a motif throughout the story. Aqua being a useless bitch.
And educate me here.
Yep,
Where do you put Star Wars? Is that sci-fi? Is that fantasy? Is that
a sci-fi
adventure?
fantasy.
Ah, so you can be two at the same time.
Yeah, this is a comedy isekai, or
Got it.
it you one tag doesn't always fit a show.
I got it.
So I'm trying to think of another example. Little House on the Prairie. would be um, a historical
Adventure.
adventure. Um, what's another story that you've seen? MASH would be a historical comedy, a war historical comedy.
Right. I got it.
Uh, so Konosuba is mostly a comedy. It basically takes heavy comedical aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sakamoto is a show where I would say like its first episode is the tone for the entire series. The entire series takes that baseline. It doesn't go up or down. Konosuba starts here, which is already high at an 8, and it just builds up.
Yeah, but that first one, Sakimoto had a more lighter touch. This feels to me like more dark things are going to happen. And I like a lighter touch than a darker approach.
Mhm.
That's
If you had
me.
to pick a show to watch another episode of, which one would you pick?
The first.
You would pick Sakamoto?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing another one.
All right, well, I think that's it for now.
My pleasure. Have a good day.
So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, well, you probably didn't make it this far. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. I think we're going to be watching the next episode of both shows because, yeah, and we'll see which one you like as we go forward. And then maybe when we watch a few episodes of both, we'll move on to a different show. Or if you like them enough, we'll keep watching them.
Sounds good.
So this is it for today. Yeah, if you like this, there will be more in the future. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.